Hey everybody, it's Kyle with Testfire Gaming, and today we're going to be claiming the Sunshine Meadows workshop and getting some packaged food in Fallout 76. So first thing, you're going to want to come to here on the map and get as close as you can to Sunshine Meadows. When you first approach, you're going to have to clear a couple enemies out, and then you'll be able to claim the workshop. And I usually server hop to figure out which server has the Poseidon energy plant active on it, because with that you get a ton of power from the power box and you don't have to build any generators yourself. So you just clear out all these enemies and you'll find some more outside and upstairs as well. I'm going to clear through them real quickly here. Kill all the guys outside. You'll find some feral ghouls inside all these buildings. And then run them back inside. And upstairs there's usually one. Get him right now. And then once you have them, you'll get the 20 caps or 40 caps or whatever it is for clearing the place. And then you can come down to this workshop and activate it, and you'll be able to claim it. It costs 25 caps. I believe it changes depending on what's going on. It takes a minute or so to claim, and then once you have it, you run over here to the terminal. Now if you don't have any power or anything running to the terminal, it won't show anything. You'll just get initializing. That's the Poseidon energy box right there, which I was saying sometimes it's active and then you can pull tons of power from right there and not have to build a generator. And sometimes what happens is the workshops won't recognize the items you have in your stash, so you'll have to actually drop a stash box and look in it, and then see, when I go back in here, I'll be able to build that generator now, because I guess the world doesn't load the items in. So then I can drop that fusion core generator there. If you don't have that plan, you can just use 3 of the other ones and then connect the Poseidon energy. I believe it has 10 power whether the place is on or not. And then you go into the terminal there and select the type of food you want. I usually go with Salisbury steak. And that is that. You can also put a lock on it here. Throw a lock. And then I usually run out front and I'll set up the junk extractor out here. And this just gets, you know, loose springs, gears, aluminum. These are good. I actually have a camp that has a junk node at it, and that has been very, very awesome, because every time you go back to camp, I just clear it out, and there's always springs and gears. And then you want to wire all this stuff up, get everything working, and then you'll probably want to toss a lock on this guy too. And then I put up some turrets. So I just put a couple of these guys. I put probably way too many, but since the workshop had items to use, I didn't really care. For the sake of the video, there's some turrets up in here to defend the actual thing that they would claim. And then I always find that bull rats and stuff like to come back here and attack everything from the side, so I put one back there. And then a couple more, and that's about it. You pretty much won't have to do too much defending around here, is what I've seen. I know in a recent patch I started seeing like level 60s and stuff, like it was kind of dynamic to my level, but that was it's kind of seems like that hasn't continued, so I don't really know. But some basic turrets and you should be fine. And then I usually throw up a couple water purifiers as well to use the rest of the power, that we're just not wasting the electricity. And if you have Poseidon, then by all means, just you should have as many of these things as you can, because you could literally sell the water, you know, just straight to the vendors and have yourself a little farm. And then yeah, you just connect everything up here and get the power running, and you'll have some purified water on deck. Oh yeah, okay, so here, event defend Sunshine Meadows Industrial Farm. So this will happen periodically. You'll have enemies come in and you'll fight them. So it takes a minute. It gives you a while, and then it takes forever for them to get here too. So you can see in the video, I'm just kind of sitting here. even after it's like, oh yeah, prepare your defenses. All right, now you're done, and you're still waiting. You're still waiting. I had to fast forward it. It's taking so long. But in the distance, you'll see them approaching, and the turrets will take them out, and the bar in the top right will fill up pretty quickly here. I didn't really have to do anything. I think there's one straggler somewhere. Yeah, and so you can run around. You can kind of check everywhere because they like to come inside. But there you go. My turrets got them all. So there'll be one more wave. So it's 2 out of 2 right now. And just run around and check all this stuff. See if there's anything in here. See? So you just can't. You keep on doing this, and you can have a couple of these running. You can have multiple workshops, which is cool. But I do recommend doing that with a team, because if you get disconnected, it will transfer the workshop to your team member. But if you just get disconnected, then you're pretty much just screwed. You can't get back into the same world. So, all right, I'm gonna take care of these guys here. They're pretty predictable where they're gonna come from. They're all coming from the same spot. Finish them off. And then you'll get a nice little reward as well once these guys are all dead. It'll be event completed, and then you'll get a little reward. This is honestly one of the best ways to get Stimpacks. For some reason, like, if I get 3 or 4 of these places and then just keep defending them, you can rack up. I've had 40, 50 Stimpacks in less than 2 hours doing this. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe for more Fallout 76 videos.